Alright, good evening everybody. Welcome to the channel. Uh if it's your first time watching, go ahead and do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. And if you've already subscribed, thank you, I appreciate you. Tonight's video is, I guess you'd say it's a little bit different, because this will get into the business end of what I do. So I guess we can start with, well, to begin with, I have made myself a nice table, workbench, whatever you want to call it. That's got almost 400 pounds of speakers sitting on it. So I'd say that's a pretty good strong shelf. This here, I'm going to make this my area that's all open. Like, I can pull my chair up and sit down here. I want to build a drawer here. I'm going to holler at my one dude and see if he can give me an idea on what I need to do to make that happen. What else? Eventually I want to put some kind of coating on the tabletop. That way it'll last forever, you know. I want to put shelves up here. See, that's the box for this. But I'm going to put shelves up here. I want to do one that goes like all the way across from where that one's at, all the way over to that one. And then over here in this corner, from this board to the wall, and this board like to the wall that way and to the wall that way, from here, so like 23 inches up from the tabletop, or maybe 24, and then I think that's what it is. This is 24 high, and then the distance between that dot and this one is 23, and that's going to be another shelf that'll be 23 inches tall. So from right there to right there will be how tall the shelf is over here. And then, or no, my mistake, from here to there is how big or how tall the enclosure will be for my bearded dragons. So it'll be from that board to the wall and from that board to the back wall. And that's 3 foot from the outside to the wall. And I'm not sure exactly what. Let me find a tape measure. I don't know what the hell I did with them. What did I do with them? I got a bunch of stuff down here, but there's one. Let's see one. there y'all get a up close and personal with my sewing machine here. We'll talk about that here in a minute. Alright, so from this board to the wall, they will have 21 inches. So it's 21 inches deep and 3 foot wide and 23 inches tall. And that's the enclosure for my beardies. This is the female. I need to clean their tank. Look, she's fat ass is sleeping. And then here's my boy. He's a lazy guy. Just lays around on the logs and stuff. They really like getting in the bathtub and swimming. Look, she's awake now. Hey, fat girl. They like climbing up. They'll hang on my shirt. Their toenails are really sharp. I can just take them out and like hang around my shirt, and she'll just chill there. But I'm about to make them a big, nice home in my thing here, and I'll be able to look at them and watch them all the time and so forth. And I'll have an area to get them out and let them run around on it, you know, without worrying about them trying to take off or get lost. Alright, so this room obviously is going to be my workshop, I guess you could say. We'll start with this. It's a 4-station or a 4-color 2-station screen print press. So, camera's out of focus. Hold on. There we go. Alright. But what we have here is the screen print press, so I can do t-shirts. And within the next 2 days, I am going to start messing with it. I just put it together today, and as you can see, it's not mounted down. It's got holes there and there and down there where you like bolt it down, but this is not how it's going to sit. It's going to be like angled this way a little bit more to where that is like over here. I have everything I need except for the t-shirts. So when I have, or like when I do something for somebody, for now they'll have to bring their own shirt. I don't want to do it like that, but don't have the extra money at the moment to invest in anything else. The sewing machines, I guess you could say I inherited them. They were my mother's, and it's hard for me to even say anything about it without getting upset or, you know, something like that. But my dad went out and bought my mom a bunch of really nice top of the line sewing machines before she died. because she was really into sewing and quilting. I'm sorry if I take breaks when I talk. This is hard as hell for me to talk about her for real. For those of you that don't know me, or that know me a little bit, but only know like just the beginning, pretty much. My mom died when I was incarcerated, and normally you're supposed to get a bedside visit, or you're supposed to be able to go to the funeral. Well, it had been 2.5 years since I seen my mom, and I was locked up, and every 90 days you're supposed to get a visit, regardless of what your statute is, or at least that's what it was at the time when I was locked up. But my mom came to visit me. It was like July 28th or 29th, and like I should have got the visit because it had been 90 days. But they let my parents, knowing that my mom was sick and dying, let them in. They walked all the way in from the parking lot. It was a long ass walk. So they get all the way in, they get sat down, my mom gets comfortable, and my dad gets her something to eat. And just as he sits down to give her their stuff, they come and tell him that they need to leave because I'm not allowed to have the visit. And by all means, I should have got the visit. There's no reason that I shouldn't, because it had been like 110 days since I had had a visit from anybody, and normally it was my dad and my son, or I can't really remember anybody other than my friends Eric and Kayla coming, and a couple other people. But my dad and my son was the regular basis visitors. But they tell my mom and dad they gotta go, so they leave. My mom gets sick in the parking lot, throws up, and she had stage 4 stomach cancer, and it had spread to some other areas that I'm not sure of, but I know it had spread, and she was supposed to be getting better, and that day she got sick in the parking lot on the way out, and when they got back in town, she got sick in the car pulling into Myers, and that night her kidneys shut down, and she lived for about another 2 weeks. It was February 18th, 2012. Everybody says I shouldn't, but I blame myself because she never got sick until I would get locked up. I know in all reality it shouldn't be my fault, but I still blame myself. But back to the sewing machines now. this here is a Symphony, and from what I've looked up, because I do a lot of eBay, I couldn't find this one, but the other ones that I found were $2,000 to $3,000. I didn't try to Google it. I just used eBay. Let me try to Google it real quick. Symphony Baby Lock. BLSV. Symphony sewing machines. This one's specifying in the Baby Lock. Babylock.com. Yeah, I don't think that's what I'm looking for. Cats. Don't even do it. Act like I don't see you down there, fat ass. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. This video is getting really long, so I'm gonna just bust it open. Bear with me. One hand on it. It's been out of the box one time. And that one time was for them to just set it up on the table and check it out. So we got some books and stuff that my mom probably put in here. The pedal, an arm, power cord, USB. It's like tools to work on it or something. I don't know. not sure. That could be something else. I don't want to get it out right now. Not right now. Yeah. Man, it'd be damn nice if I had an extra hand right now. Of course not. Too much to ask for. Oh man, she is a beauty. That sewing machine is gorgeous. Oh yeah, she got some weight to her. The Baby Lock Symphony. See, it's still brand new. Ain't never been used. Probably, I don't even think it's ever been plugged in. Alright. One down, two to go. Alright. Let's move that. Move that. Move that. Screech. Put that down there for right now. Let's get this little dude out. Looks like it does big things though. So what's it back? Big word. Stuff in it. It's got the pedal. Oh yeah, she was using this one. All right, let's set y'all down for a minute. Ah shit. Sorry about that. Everything went dark. Right. Damn, I'm cutting in a half hour almost. My phone's gonna cut me off. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut that out of there and keep that. I don't know, maybe that's like that from the factory then. wasting my time. Now I got 5 minutes. Alright, Singer Pro Finish. Not sure exactly about it, what it do, or what it don't do. But I'm excited about this one too. Embroidery and sewing machine all in one. The Singer Futura CE-250 as featured on Martha Stewart. What? White box. Just to get your face. Oh, yeah, see, this one ain't even been opened. That's still factory sealed. Damn, my mom never even got this out. Alright. Hold on. Let me get these boxes up out of here. All right, I'm back. Excuse my dirty ass hands. That machine was actually pretty damn dirty when I went to put it together. That's why my hands are so dirty, actually. From that screen press. Or screen print press, whatever you want to call it. So many people have to be technical as hell about it. It smells like a basement. It's been in the basement forever. And the room that it was in, like, don't really flood per se, but it gets a lot of standing water in it. So it kind of has that smell a little bit. Pieces there. Another one. I'll show up to you here in a second. And then the embroidery unit. Bear with me. Let me get this other one out the box. I'm trying to be quick about this. If I don't, then my phone cuts off the video. Cuts the video off after a half hour. Man, this is nice too. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Geppetto. even going like, damn, 30 minutes. All right, so you see Singer Futura, and then we have the embroidery adapter plus all of the adapters, tools, and all that. The pedal. All right. One more thing. I didn't show everybody all my airbrush stuff. I have all kinds of different, like, good colors. Can't really see them, but I got a bunch. And I got some pearl colors, like this pearl red. See the bottom of it. Now look at the side. That ain't slick. But this green though, ooh, yeah. Got a few different airbrush guns, or airbrushes, whatever you want to call them. And then I got stencils for days. But they're mostly flames and skulls. Alright, maybe down here to the skulls. I got some cool ass ones. Yeah. There's one. There's another one. There's another one. Looks almost like that one. There's a couple of them that look almost the same. Alright. There's another big one. And then like a few of them together. There's another one that's almost like that. And then I know there's some that I missed because they all fell back together and I don't want to pick them. It's too much of a pain in the ass right now while I'm trying to cut this video short. So I don't have to. Alright. If you like this video, be sure and hit that like video. I'm in such a hurry to try to get this over. Hit that like button. And if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. And hit that bell so you'll get notifications for the new content, because there's about to be a lot of it. So if you want to see, make sure you subscribe. But once again, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, tell your friends about it. Make sure you share it. Share the hell out of it. And most important, if you haven't, subscribe, please. I appreciate it. Thank you. And with that, and these little badass cats, I'm out. Good night.